Liberty Mutual Insurance presents and Doug.
If I don't find the right car insurance for me, I might just give up.
Did someone just say, if I don't find the right car insurance for me, I might just give up? Ma'am, what if my partner, this wild emu, and I told you that Liberty Mutual customizes your car insurance, so you only pay for what you need?
I'd say sign me up for Liberty Mutual. And also, your emu is eating my tire.
Limu! No. Only pay for what you need at libertymutual.com.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
Underwritten by Liberty Mutual Insurance Company and affiliates. Equal housing insurer. State laws apply.
Every hiring manager knows that a company is only as good as the people it's made from. So where do you find the best people? That may surprise you.
Meet the grads of life. Young adults of unique determination and experience. An ideal fit for your company in an entry-level position, internship, or even mentorship. They might not have every qualification you typically look for, but they're exactly who your company needs.
This is talent worth knowing about.
Go to gradsoflife.org to learn how to find, cultivate, and train this great pool of untapped talent. Brought to you by the Ad Council and gradsoflife.org.
Are you looking for senior care for your mom or dad but don't know where to start? Hi, I'm Jen London with The Place for Mom. Nobody knows your parent or loved one better than you, and nobody knows senior living better than the experts at A Place for Mom. They've helped thousands of families find the right place for their mom or dad.
I was so glad that I called A Place for Mom. My advisor really listened and was truly my partner in finding senior care for my dad. She went out of her way to get to know him as a person and was always there whenever I had a question.
The senior living advisors at A Place for Mom partner with thousands of families every month, listening and offering local knowledge and advice to help find the best senior living communities across the country. And it's a free service. Here's the number.
Call A Place for Mom at 1-800-370-2715.
There's a place for answers, A Place for Mom. Call today.
Call A Place for Mom at 1-800-370-2715. That's 1-800-370-2715.
Balance of Nature's fruits and veggies in a capsule.
I was singing in the shower, singing El Solo Mio. Oh, Solo Mio. As I was singing Mio, I sneezed. So I'm drying up, and I sneeze again. And I blow my nose. A whole bunch of stuff comes out. I'm suddenly realizing that I am breathing out of my nose the best I've ever breathed out of my nose in years. I don't think it's a coincidence that all of a sudden now I'm breathing. What has happened in the past year? I'm a balance of nature. Little by little every day, if I experience it, I'm happy. I'm sure this has to do with balance of nature. I'm sure it does.
When you call, use discount code USA, and we'll take 20% off any first preferred order of Balance of Nature and have it shipped to you free. Call 1-800-246-8751. That's 1-800-246-8751. Or go online to balanceofnature.com and use discount code USA.
Welcome back to Daybreak USA with Rod Ray, with Cheryl Nassar, Director of Sales, Marketing, and Revenue, here at the beautiful Doubletree by Hilton, Alana, Waikiki, and Honolulu. And Cheryl, I got to ask you this, because I've never understood this in 40 years of coming to the islands.
Yes, Rod.
How do they get away with people eating poi? That is really not good.
Well, you just haven't had the experience of having good poi then.
I would have to use a pun and say it's terrible.
Oh, no. You know what? Actually, I read an article that poi has so great nutrients that I started putting it into my protein shakes.
Really?
Yes.
Wow. So it is actually useful.
It is useful, yes.
There's such a great dichotomy on the islands. It seems like some people, like yourself, are really into the fitness and the staying in shape and everything like that. And then there's other people who just come and they just gorge, it seems like. It's like the all-you-can-eat buffet.
Well, there's some great places to eat. There's so many international restaurants here. It's not just about the food that people think of in Hawaii, like poi.
Right.
But we have some great international flavors and some amazing chefs here on the islands.
Absolutely. And whatever your taste buds, so much Vietnamese food now is very prevalent here. That's been the last 20 or 30 years. Obviously, Korean and Japanese food was always a big stay here. And then, of course, the Hawaiian food with the emu and the plantains and all those extra kind of things at the luau's.
And don't forget ahi poke. So I'm going to tell you, my Trees restaurant and bar, if you haven't had them yet, the ahi poke nachos are really good. They're excellent.
Yeah. Now I'm hungry again. You really can fall into the trap, and just seeing the lifestyle and the pace is such a change. And, it's very exciting to be in New York. But I lived in New York as a little kid, and we moved to Los Angeles. And when I started going to school, they said to me, you do everything so fast. Because in New York, we did everything very fast. And so I had to slow down to be a Californian. But now you really got to downshift and get back into first gear to be a Hawaiian.
Yeah, we not only just slow down, but I think we take a moment to breathe in the air and, enjoy our surroundings. And, we're courteous here. There's still traffic, but at least people, let you turn in to the traffic. And, we give the aloha spirit everywhere you go.
And I don't want to get hokey about it, but the spiritualness, I don't know if there's a smell in the air or a feeling in the air or what it is, but it really makes you stop and think, we're just little grains of sand on that big beach that I'm overlooking right here. How important that part of the life is.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, you think of the history of Hawaii and the people that started the Hawaiian Islands and the cultures that have come across and the generations. And it's a very magical place.
Oh, from the sugar cane to the pineapple to the volcanoes. And, of course, I guess the mainland got to see more of Hawaii this year than they have in a long time with those incredible volcanoes. Ray really wanted to go down to Hilo and Kona and see that, and I said, my feet are too tender for that.
It is beautiful. I've actually flown over in a helicopter over the lava fields. That area of Kilauea has been erupting since 1985. It really never stopped. It's just, last year it took off a little bit more than it had in the past.
That's for sure. It made big national headlines, that's for sure. And I guess that's part of the evolution. And from what I understand, they added about 690 extra acres onto the Big Island with that volcanic eruption.
Yeah, if it wasn't for volcanoes, Hawaii wouldn't be here at all.
It is still amazing when you fly in. What happens if that pilot misses? I'm going to be in Japan. Not that Japan's a bad place to go for vacation, but it's a little different than Hawaii. And that's another part of it. Folks, it's completely different. If you're listening in New Hampshire or Florida or Minneapolis or Dallas or Los Angeles or in Reno or Las Vegas, it is the same country. We are all Americans, and surely Hawaii is part of our great country.
The 50th state.
Yeah. That is for sure. And one, everybody will say, well, I've been most of the states, but I haven't been to Hawaii. Don't put it off. I know it's easy to put off and say, I'm going to do that in a couple of... And the other line, this one really galls me. If I ever hit the lottery, I'm going to go to Hawaii.
Don't hold your breath.
You're not going to hit the lottery, okay? Come to Hawaii, and when you do, stay right here at the Doubletree by Hilton, Alana, Waikiki, and I'll tell you what, the people, everybody on the staff, from the very first person you talk to who's going to park your car, to the young men and women at the desk, to the restaurant help, and, of course, even to the housekeeping people and everything. It's just fantastic. Cheryl, mahalo. Thank you so much for everything you've done to bring Daybreak USA to your great island, and we hope to talk again real soon.
Mahalo nui loa, Rod, and aloha to everyone, and we welcome you and can't wait for you to come visit.
That's right. You have to learn to sing a Hawaiian song to be complete. We're Rod and Ray, and this is Daybreak USA.